Hey guys, Novel Push today, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing alright. And today we're just going to be going over the Black Flame. A lot of things have been going on. We had an interview with Capcom the other day, we got gameplay as well. So a lot of cool stuff has been happening around this monster. Let's get into it. We got a name, New Dua. And New Dua looks awesome. We've seen a lot of footage so far. We've seen 2 from IGN and IGN Japan. Amazing stuff. We even saw a turf war between him and Ajay Khan. And even though it was kind of hard to see what was going on by the angle, it was still a beautiful sight. And I've got to say guys, New Dua, the way this monster moves is immaculate. It moves so nice. The way it can attack from all angles with its tentacles, it feels great. Now one of the things that Capcom said in their interview, stating this monster is a new cephalopod. We do have Nukarkos, we do have Yamasuskami, but those monsters are Elder Dragons. So the classification is Elder Dragon. Is this monster's classification going to be Cephalopod in the game? We have to wait and see in that one. But if you see the description on screen right now, it definitely seems like it's going to be, which is very interesting. Now, it's quite impressive, and it seems like Capcom were impressed too with how this monster interacts with the terrain, with the physics. As you see, this monster is always moving all of the tentacles by themselves. This is a new type of creature that we get in Monster Hunter right now, and it leads on to so many possibilities going forward of what they could add to this game and to the series overall. There's so many more and fantastic creatures we can get going forward, and this is exciting for me personally. Imagine getting a cephalopod underwater. Imagine if underwater comes back and we get one of these guys. Seeing this guy in the deep, now that's going to be scary as fuck. I'm already shook, alright? The game doesn't even exist and I'm already shook. But speaking about shook, when it came to the design of this guy, Capcom specifically said they wanted him to look demonic. And demonic he does look like, because if you see him from afar, even if you see him up close on fire, I'm running to church right now because this guy is hella scary. Honestly, he's hella scary. But no guys, honestly, this guy, you can see he's menacing, he's aggressive, he's relentless in his movements and his range of attacks. One of the things that Capcom said is his ability to attack from any angle. They wanted him to have a special feel when it came to multiplayer hunts, right? And to make it difficult to understand who he's focusing on. And I can definitely see that with the way he can move. He can move in any direction. Wherever his tentacles want to lead him, he can go there. Traditionally, multiplayer hunts, sometimes some monsters are a breeze, right? Many people attacking them, a lot of trips, locking them down, traps for days. Things are going so smooth. With new monsters like this, maybe you can mix up the formula of multiplayer hunts. People need to be more careful of where they're swinging and how they're approaching this monster, because they never know when they're going to be targeted. You need to be ready to defend, iframe, or counter at any time possible, and that's what makes this fight so interesting for me personally. I really can't wait to fight this by myself, but also with friends and you guys down in the comments. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Wilds is only a month away guys, let's go. Now going on from being dynamic, Capcom also said they actually added instruments that resemble black magic in their own words to kind of give that type of vibe, and I can definitely see that. The music definitely was a bit eerie, a bit, I guess, a bit dark as you would say in that sense. Definitely scary, and it really fits the theme of this monster. So they've done a really good job when it comes to just the presentation of this monster. Now how difficult will it be when we're fighting for ourselves? I guess we have to wait and see. Now there were some moves that he did throw out that weren't as strong as I thought they would be, like the grab from the cutscene that we saw before back in the trailer. That grab doesn't seem to do much damage. It probably does about maybe 1/5 of your health, or a quarter. Now a lot of people did state that he's using Ajay Khan's armor, so he has a lot of fire resistance. So that's probably why that move doesn't do much damage. There were many other attacks that were fire based, but they did quite a lot of damage. For example, where he span around and threw all those flaming balls out, that did quite a lot of damage, almost half the hunter's HP, which is pretty insane. And then also a lot of the Grand Slam attacks, those also did quite a bit of damage. So I think it just kind of depends on the move itself. Maybe this one needs a bit more damage just to fit the idea of being helpless, being grabbed, and this guy just spewing all of these flame oil goodness on you. But who knows, who knows. It was really good to see. The fight was amazing, honestly. I really liked the fight a lot. Seeing him move around so easily, throwing out his tentacles, one hit into another hit. He definitely feels like an aggressive monster, definitely when he's enraged. When there's all the fire in him, you can see the aura. This guy has aura. If there's a monster in this game that has aura, it is definitely this guy. Literally, the aura is radiating off him. There's no way to deny it. Now, maybe it might be a bit cluttered when it comes to effects for some people, but I like it. It shows the menace, it shows the aggression that this monster is supposed to show to the hunter, to the world itself. You can see it through this. This is an apex of this region, and he's scary. You better watch out. So I'm very excited on that front. Now a lot of his moves have big AoE hits, slam dunks, twists, turns. He's all over the place. He has a lot going on to him. He spins around a bit with his tentacles, hitting all the hunters in his way, and it definitely seems like you're gonna have to be on point when it comes to your parrying and also your iframes to really benefit and keep up in front with this monster, because if you don't, he's gonna be on your ass. Honestly, he's gonna be on you. And my god, the sound effects this guy makes, the sound design is awesome. I don't know how they did it. It sounds great though. It sounds so alien, and he looks alien too. So like I was saying, that demonic black magic type of feel they're going with fits this monster so goddamn well. And one other thing that I thought was really cute, firstly how he squeezes through the crevices in the walls to get into other areas, which is really cool. Also the way he climbs up walls, amazing how it looks. And then lastly, his sleeping position, him in this little hole, it just adds more into the depths of hell. This going down there, this is where the demon is. You gotta slay the demon, you gotta slay him. Honestly, I wanna throw a bomb down there so badly, you do not understand. I'm surprised no one else did it, so that's gonna be my life plan. I'm gonna throw a bomb down there and he's gonna wake up to a rude awakening. And what was interesting, when it comes to Yama, even Capcom mentioned them and said they wanted this monster to have the same feel as that monster, as you see it from a distance and you're like, what the heck is that? And for sure they've done it right, because when I see this demonic beast, I am shook. Honestly, the face, how it looked up front, insanity, absolute insanity. It looks so bizarre. Now there's this one section when you actually go into the starting areas where it seems to be, there's a lot of these little bomb rocks around the room that you can just throw down at him, and this is really cool. I can imagine a lot of hunters, as they go to initiate the battle, they just throw down these rocks and see how many hits they can get on the monster before the fight starts. That could be a pretty cool minigame, honestly. Now there were a couple other things that Capcom did mention when it came to the All-Well Basin. One of the things they talked about is how the stage, the All-Well Basin, is more vertical than horizontal in structure. Definitely in comparison to the other maps, as we've seen the other maps are quite flat, definitely the first map at least. The way they explain it, there's a top strata, there's a middle and a bottom. The top is more like where the village is located, and it seems a bit more calm there. As you go down and down, it's like you're going into hell. You're going into middle, there's more tar, there's more oil. You're going to see like Wumpo Polo probably in all those other smaller monsters. As you go deep and deeper, you go into the lava pits. Like I was saying, it's literally like you're going down to hell. Lava, danger, and here, the apex of this demonic entrance to hell is Nudua. Crazy, crazy. And it really fits the theme, as we said before, demonic in feeling and black magic when it comes to music. So I get the theme, Capcom, I like it, I really do like it. Now how easy is it going to be traveling through back up? As we haven't got many stages like this, one of the other stages I suppose that reminds you of this vertical type of approach is the Wotten Vale in Monster Hunter World, as the first camp is all the way at the top and you can slowly go all the way down to the bottom where you have all the acid and all that stuff and Vaal Hazak and so on. So this has a similar resemblance, but when they're down in the volcano and you see the water, you see the oceany type of feel, as Capcom even said themselves, with the colors very vibrant in blue. It looks amazing, it's beautiful. It really does remind me of the lava caverns in Monster Hunter Rise. Honestly, it really does. The colors, the reflections, everything. So I actually found that quite nice, as I really do like that map. Definitely those areas in that map itself. So I have to say, I really am liking the All-Well Basin. I think it might be my favorite map so far. But obviously, I need to play in it to tell for sure. Now, one other small bit before we wrap up. There was one moment in the video where you can see that blue Ademic life again. We've seen it a couple times. Definitely back in the first video we got for the All-Well Basin, we saw it too, and we had no idea where it was. Well, in this video, it seems like it's called the Chill Mantle Bug, which is an interesting name, having mantle in it. But it seems to give you a cold drink effect, so you don't take heat damage in this map. Now, I don't think we've seen this anywhere before, but if we have, let me know down below. Maybe I'm out of the loop on this one. So it's cool to see we still have hot and cold drinks, but also there's Ademic life that acts as the same effect for us hunters. So yeah, I guess in a sense you have more options on how you deal with the environment. Alright guys, so overall I gotta say, this monster is probably my favorite that I've seen so far. Out of 10, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. Maybe 8.5. I need to fight him for myself, so maybe I'll say 8.5 for now. When I get to fight him, I'll get to know how I really feel, and maybe I'll go up to 9, maybe I'll go up to 10. Who knows? I think it's great. I just have to see more of him for myself in game. Anyway guys, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you think about this video, what your opinion on the Black Flame is. Oh, I'm sorry, Nudua. Let me know down below, because I want to read it. I want to see what you guys think. Like, subscribe. If you want a discount on Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, check my fanatical link down in the description. You'll be supporting me and yourself at the same time. Anyway guys, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.